I have a few new subscribers and some old ones. And even the old ones tend to forget this video that this lady put out. She's a constitutional lawyer. I think you'll learn something from this, so you'll understand the Constitution a little bit better. Only thing I can say that might be a little bit different than what she could say is when you look at the Second Amendment, you don't see any subparagraphs A, B, C, D that would stipulate what an acceptable infringement would be on your firearm rights, so therefore there are none. Also, she talks about, I think it's Oliver Holmes, if I remember right. One of these nitwit Supreme Court justices said that the Constitution means whatever Congress wants it to mean. And that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. The Constitution can only be interpreted by reference to the common law and the British institutions at the time when this instrument was put together. Any other meaning that they try to squeeze out of this is pure nonsense. The Constitution was written so every single American could understand it and read it and know what their rights and what their obligations were. Another thing is the Commerce Clause. If you look in there, Congress does have the Commerce Clause, but they can only enact that with their enumerated powers. They don't have any other powers outside of what is vested. Now, here's something else. The Supreme Court gave Congress the go-ahead to use the interstate commerce. You cannot give Congress any more power than what they already have that's already written in the Constitution under the enumerated powers. Supreme Court can't do that. Supreme Court can only offer opinions, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Let's see, is there anything else I want to cover? I'll leave a link to this lady's speech. It's like 24 minutes long. If you guys don't get something out of this, then you better listen to it again. Because this lady knows exactly what she's talking about. And she's saying here that all federal gun control is unlawful. Every single firearm law that they ever passed is outside the scope of powers vested in Congress by the Constitution. That, people, also includes that domestic violence law that they wrote, Lautenberg. You can't pass a law ex post facto. They passed this law, and automatically it took everybody into under its wraps all the way back to Adam and Eve. You can't do that. You can't pass a law after the fact and lump people into that. So it's unconstitutional. It's outside the scope of power. They can't do that. Okay. I think that law was passed in 94 and 96, I believe, that domestic violence. It's a bunch of crap. It don't hold water. It's null and void from the day that they wrote it. They can't do that. Okay, well, like I said, I'll leave a link to this. You get up here and you listen to this lady. Please listen to this lady. And if you don't understand it the first time, play it again. That's what it's there for. But this will give you a thorough understanding of what they're doing. All the gun laws that they ever wrote from 1928, 1934, they're all null and void. They're outside the scope of powers vested in Congress by the enumerated powers in the Constitution. It's like that no-knock warrant. Who gave them that kind of power? The Supreme Court said they could. When did the Supreme Court become grantor of the Constitution. They can't give Congress power that they don't have. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put this in there. Like I said, this is very, very important, people. Believe me, it is. You'll get a thorough understanding of things, and you'll be able to go into a courtroom and even defend yourself. Right up, I'll get this on there, so I got a copy, and I'll put this link in the description. Please go watch it so you be better informed. Thank you very much for watching.